Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Arch Manning struggled in his debut against Ohio State. With scouts and more than a dozen NFL teams watching, including nearby Cleveland Browns, Manning was inconsistent. He completed 17 of 30 passes, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. A very underwhelming day for a player some has pegged as the number 1 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Johnny, is this a sign of things to come, or are we just saying it's just one star? Hey, let's not make too much of it.
I mean, listen, I think overall as a player, like this is one of the things you start early in the season. I was talking to Jake Spavital, who was my offensive coordinator my second year. He plays at Baylor. I'm talking to him about the game the night before, and he's just like, fuck, man, we can't run the ball. And there's certain things early on in the season where you need more reps and more game reps and more live speed reps. And this is something that's always been a question with Arch, which is, has he played enough? Has he got enough reps enough to be able to come into a game like this and be prepared and ready to go? And today, it didn't look that way. I think as you saw their nice drive they had in the fourth quarter where they went down and scored, he has that capability, right? But like to do it from the first snap all the way throughout the game and be consistent with it, this isn't Louisiana Monroe. This isn't the teams he's popped in last year and played against. Like, this is the defending, reigning, really good Ohio State football team. Like, you're not that red dot that he said that they were swinging at everybody else. That motherfucker must be broken or something, because that did not look like the number 1 team in the country today at all. And it was an all-time quote. I'm cool for it, but if you're going to walk out like that with the gap, you better back it up.
Yeah, and the thing is, look, everybody keeps saying that he's a generation. Bruh, we've got to stop with this generational stuff. Mm-hmm. Everybody is not generational. Just because they have 1 or 2 good games, do you understand what a generation is? Yeah. Do you understand what transcendent mean? Do you know what transformative mean? We just be using stuff because it sounds good. Stop saying that. He's not. He might be that, but if you look at Arch Manning and you say he's transformative, he's generational, you're lying. He's not. Because guess what? They shut down the run, and then it's like, okay, go win the game. And like you said, Johnny, the thing what happened is that when Ewers were hurt last year and he's playing substandard teams and he looked really good. Well, they should go to Arch. They should go to Arch. They should go to Arch. Bro, but when you go step up at Ohio State and you face the Texases and you face the Alabamas, no, bro, that's not good enough. Mm-hmm. That's not good enough. And he's going to have to be much better. Mm-hmm. Because if you looked at him in his starts and when he's had to step up in competition, if you can look at him and say, well, he's generational, we've got different definitions of what generational is. Go ahead, Ocho.
Listen, this is part of the media's fault, honestly. This is part of the media's fault in crowning him a generational talent, crowning him the next big thing. Obviously, because some of the games he played in last year, he looked decent when he came in, when Ewers went down and was hurt. But again, you come in week 1, you playing against them boys. What did Johnny say? A dog is going to be a dog regardless of circumstance, regardless whether it's week 1, week 2, or week 3. So now, sometimes things look funny in the light. Sometimes things look funny in the light where the media has propelled and propped up an individual that they're this generational talent, supposed to be the number 1 pick in the draft. And so we're expecting to see just that. It was a bad day. It was a bad day for Arch. It was a bad day. I think he's going to be all right. But based on what we saw today, nah. That ain't it. That ain't it. Because they couldn't score. They couldn't even score. They couldn't score. They couldn't run the ball. So if you can't run the ball and you can't score, and our offensive coordinator wants to be able to say, you know what, Arch, I need you to win it with your arm. I need you to win it with your arm. And they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Johnny. What do you want to say?
I think if, like, for football guys, especially you guys playing, tight end receiver position, one of the first things you ever do is just mesh, right? Texas runs a lot of mesh throughout this game. And they're just those little, for a quarterback, just easy little throws, completions to get the offense rolling, just pitch and catch type of stuff. There were just so many times throughout the game where he's just a little off balance. Like, these are the ones where you step, you cut them off, you lead them on right in front, easy pitch and catch, confidence boosters that Texas didn't really have throughout the day. And when you get stagnant and you sitting there late in the third quarter, fourth quarter, you have no points on the board, you keep coming back to the sideline, taking your helmet off, and you're like, damn, we can't get anything going. For Arch in those situations, those are the ones you just have to go back to the very basics of what you do, day one install, whatever it is, take a little 3-step drop and just throw the shallow real quick. Whether it's bang, bang, get tackled or whatever, you got to build on some momentum and be able to get yourself in a spot. Because, look, the talent is there. I think he will get to a point where he's good enough. And this is the thing that we've said all season. The media puts a lot of hype on him. It's his turn. You have the chance in every opportunity you want. Everybody watching, all eyes are on you. Go do it. So one game is not make or break, but it's a true test of where Texas is, and they are not the number one team in the country. That's for sure.
Yeah. You wanted to go ahead, Ocho.
No, I was going to say one more thing. It's really small. It's really small. Just watching the game with Arch Manning today, obviously, the receivers over there in Texas, it's supposed to be some boys over there. It's supposed to be some dogs over there. It's supposed to be one of the plays early in the game where Arch threw an interception, and I'm looking, they got the bunch split, right? They got the bunch split, and the receiver, he got the 7 route. He got the 7 route, but the goddamn corner stand way upfield. He's staying high on his inside shoulder. So the first thing you do, I'm like, well, what is the receiver doing? Man, just break it off and run it like
it off. You run it like a square out.
Yeah, like a big ass deep ass out. Man, the deep. I mean, I don't know what the receiver's doing. Yeah. There was an interception, but I'm like, no, Arch threw the ball in the right place. The receiver got to know. Well, hell, if the DB want to keep running to the goddamn pylon, I'm gonna just break it off at 15, 18 yards and just have a big chunk catch.
Yep.
And it's just stuff like that. If Arch is not playing well, that means the receivers have to be on point on the outside. They got to be on point. They got to help him out. You got to bail him out in that situation.
It didn't help that you're playing the team that won the national championship, the opening game on the road in their building.
Yeah.
We know what Ohio State represent. We know how that crowd is, and they got an former NFL defensive coordinator coordinating that defense. Normally, NFL defensive coordinators, when they go to college, they have a lot of success because they can get really exotic and can confuse. Because if they can confuse NFL quarterbacks that's been quarterbacking for a number of years at that level, they should have some success against a college quarterback in his real first true year of starting.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to give Arch a little leeway, but there are some throws that I expect him to make. If you're what they say you are, it doesn't matter who you're playing. There are certain throws you should be able to complete. And we didn't see enough of that today. But like you said, this was the worst case scenario for Arch, starting on the road, your first game as the true leader on the road in the horseshoe. That's you're asking for a lot, but we got to stop throwing around generational. Let's just calm down. Let him play. We want him to be Peyton and Eli. Oh, he gonna be number 1 overall pick. Just let him play.
Oh, I would go to say when the way they throw him around, the way they advertise him, the way the media talks about him. So regardless of whether you playing in the horseshoe, regardless of whether you play in Ohio State, regardless of whether it's week 1. We are expecting to see exactly what the media says you are. But anyway, that's he didn't play well. I'm sure he'll rebound next week. I'm not sure who Texas
who they play next week.
At San Jose State.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. He might throw for 700.
Well, ideally, Johnny, you want San Jose first, then go to Ohio State. I want to get my feet. Ocho, I just don't want to. If you notice, guys, when they swimming, they put the water on their body. They want to feel the little water a little bit. They just don't jump in cold. Hey, sometimes, they jump down in there and get a little bird bath on. Yeah. But like I said, I just want the people to just stop using that word. It seems like every time we get a decent player, he's generational. Bro, y'all need to understand what generational means. And I don't think you do, because it sounds good. Oh, he's a generational talent. Bro, I mean, his uncle was a generational talent, the one at Tennessee. Cam Newton was generational. We didn't, oh man, Cam, he played Alabama or he played LSU. We didn't make no excuses for Cam. We didn't make no excuses for Peyton. But now we want to make excuses. Because remember when Peyton couldn't beat Florida? We made no excuses. So we're not going to make no excuses now. He's going to have to play better in order for Texas to get to where they want to go. He will have to play better. Johnny, let me ask you this. Do you think with Patricia orchestrating that offense, Jeremiah Smith, Ocho they did a great job of covering him. You can see the frustration at the start of the bill. Yeah. They're going to put 3 guys on him. Do you think they should be title favorites again to repeat, Johnny, Ohio State?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to see that the way they're going to defend Jeremiah Smith all year, you're going to get a lot of that. He's going to be extremely frustrated, but at the same time, that should let wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, and even a running back out of that team be foaming at the mouth for the opportunities they're going to have at the backside of some of these plays and some of these schemes. Because as they go on, I think Ohio State is extremely well coached. And Patricia leading that defense, I think it's exactly what you said. Having a guy who's been in the NFL for so long, being able to come back and do this at the college level, should be able to put in some different blitzes, some different looks. Like, he's sitting there watching film, and it's such a different look from everything that he's accustomed to in the past, and just has to be sitting there with a plethora of ideas of what he can bring to it. And as long as you have a good, experienced group of people in that room and guys who are all together communicating it, there really is. You can put all this stuff in college. You just have to have the right guys to be able to do it. So it looks so far after what you've seen today, and granted, it's only week 1, and we're in a college football era now where you can lose twice, maybe even 3 times, and still go on, to get into the playoff and be a national champion. So it's hard to not. You don't want to overreact too much after week 1, but Ohio State has a really good team. We'll see if the QB play can continue to expand throughout the season, because that's what it really comes down to.
That is true.
Another thing too, Unc, when it comes to Jeremiah Smith, they got to be more creative. They understand the stat line he had last year when they played against Texas. It wasn't that good. So what do? You come in with a game plan. You come in with a game plan to move Jeremiah Smith around. You don't just have him on the outside to the left. You don't just have him on the outside to the right. You put him in motion. You condense the splits, forcing the DBs to get off. There's so many, have him coming out the backfield. There's so many ways to give him the ball. Now,
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I know he had some drops today, but he's the best player on the field by far on either team. It doesn't matter. So there's so many things you can do with him to make sure you can get him in rhythm and get him going. There are no excuses. No excuses.
All I'm saying is this. I don't give a damn. Jeremiah Smith got a trench coat, a disguise, a mustache, and a hat. That guy in the disguise and the mustache and the hat, he not beating us. So I don't give a damn what you do with him. You can put him in the backfield. You can bunch him. You can stack him. I don't care where you put him. Yeah. Somebody else beat me. He not beat me because you know why? I know he can beat me. I'm not sure these other guys can. So I don't care what you do with him, Ocho. You can have him out there looking like Inspector Gadget with a trench coat and everything. He ain't beat me. So I'm just saying, the guy with the trench coat, Coach, he ain't nobody. Don't worry about it. You cover that nobody, and you help him over the top of that nobody.